It started with a simple notification on my phone: "You have new memories to look back on." I clicked on it, thinking it was just another automated reminder from my photo app. But the video that played next wasn't one I remembered taking. It showed me, standing alone in my living room, staring blankly at the wall. The timestamp read 3:33 a.m., a time I knew I was usually fast asleep. The more I watched, the more unsettling it became. My figure was distorted, almost like a glitch, and there was something else, something just out of frame that I couldn't quite see. The following night, I set up my phone to record while I slept, hoping to catch whatever was happening. When I reviewed the footage the next morning, my heart nearly stopped. There I was again, standing in the exact same spot at 3:33 a.m. But this time, a shadowy figure loomed behind me. It was tall, unnaturally thin, and seemed to be whispering something in my ear. I couldn't make out the words, but the tone was cold and menacing. My own face appeared emotionless, like I was in a trance. I deleted the video in a panic, trying to convince myself it was just a nightmare. For the next few days, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Every creak of the floorboards, every flicker of the lights, sent chills down my spine. I stopped sleeping, too afraid of what might happen at 3:33 a.m. On the fourth night, I decided to confront whatever was haunting me. I sat in my living room, eyes glued to the clock as it ticked closer to that dreaded time. At exactly 3:33 a.m., the room grew unbearably cold. My breath fogged the air as the shadowy figure materialized once more. This time, it spoke clearly: "You should never have looked back." The words echoed in my ears as the figure reached out, its icy fingers grazing my skin. I felt a searing pain, like my very soul was being ripped apart. The next thing I knew, I was waking up in a hospital, with no memory of how I got there. The doctors said I was found unconscious in my living room, but they couldn't explain the frostbite on my arm. Now, every night at 3:33 a.m., I wake up in a cold sweat, terrified of what else might come through those memories I should never have seen.